Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn, where last time Jinjin the dog went on a little bit of a rampage, we got rid of our wooden walls, and we finally grew some coconuts, which was all very exciting indeed, and now look at that, we are only 1 hour away from a bit of a celebration. I think it's a New Year thing, isn't it? So what we'll do is we'll tick time on until the party begins, although I have just noticed there is a starving animal. We don't want to go through that again. We don't want to have to send another animal away to the Grand Bakery in the countryside to join Jinjin. That would be quite bad. So, okay, let's go and take a look at what's happening with that. So, Zelda the dog is a little bit hungry. Although, okay, right, this is quite good. This is quite good. It looks to me like Zelda the dog is going straight over here to feast on some definitely not meat bananas. Okay, I think what we'll do is we shall tick time on very slowly indeed, and just make sure that Zelda eats those. Okay, right, this is all good. This is good. Hopefully, that should stop Zelda getting very grumpy and then causing a bit of an issue for everybody. Just hungry, and there you go. Sorted out now. Absolutely fine. Not hungry at all. You are now all good. Okay, wonderful. Good job, Zelda. And now I think, are we ready to begin the party? I notice some people are asleep. Yeah, Vanessa's got pneumonia. So who's treating Vanessa? Somebody I did see dashing off. Oh, Nova's doing it. Okay, so Nova is treating Vanessa for pneumonia, but the party is underway. Ember's asleep. Yoko's asleep. Jailer's asleep. Talas is going to sleep. It's not going to be much of a party. It's going to be the dogs and the drones having a wonderful time over here. I know people are getting up. Nova is celebrating. Vanessa is celebrating. Vanessa has got up from her sick bed and is going to have a bit of a party. So currently, it's only Ember. Ember is the only person who's currently still asleep. I'll go and wake her up. Somebody go and give her a poke and just say, Ember, party started, don't want you to miss it, come along now. Okay, no, maybe Ember will join in a bit, I'm not quite sure. Let's move time on slightly quicker. Don't they all go outside for this? Yeah, here we go, though. They do the whole sort of fireworky thing. There we go. I mean, where they get the fireworks from, I have no idea. I don't know. They bought them with them in their pockets or whatever. But there we go. Right, so here... Oh, there we go. Ember is actually doing something now. Ember is partying. Wonderful. So let's just watch this. Here we go. Lots of fireworks and things happening. The drones are still kind of, keeping busy and doing actual work stuff, while the humans just mess around and shoot explosives into the sky like you do. Don't go too far away, Yoko. Don't go too far off into the distance. You never know what's out there. Yeah, look at that. Plus 20 happiness from joining in the celebration. And now people are going to sleep. I think Nova has decided to go and chop some wood. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Oh, it's the circle of life. Look at that. Pregnant animal. Right, so Rita is currently pregnant, and we have a newborn. Okay, so what we're going to do is with the newborn, where is the newborn? There. Okay, so because we had to send Jinjin away to the Grand Bakery in the countryside, and we hadn't really sort of met them properly, what we're going to do is we're going to rename you as Jinjin, because we didn't get much of a chance to see Jinjin. So there you go, Jinjin. You can come back in. I mean, it's a different dog, obviously, but in honour of the Jinjin that had to leave us, we now have another Jinjin there, which is good. Hopefully, you can be a bit better behaved than the other one, although that was partly our fault. In fact, I think somebody did say, if we go and have a look at this here, there is a thing which says, 1 slot per accepted item. Okay, so we can have 1 slot with the definitely not meat bananas in. If we untick that, will they then go and fill that entire thing in with definitely not meat bananas? I think that might be how that works. And we can have 3 slots. So we could potentially fill that up. Although the food does go off quite quickly in there because, of course, it's out in the open. It's in, 20 degrees C. It's quite fresh in here. But it does go off a little bit quicker than, would if it was in the freezer or whatever. Let's see if that changes things a bit. Let's see if anything happens there. Everybody after the party is now just sort of up and about. A little bit of a snooze, a few of them did. And now they're just sort of up and about doing their stuff, which I suppose is good. Got the new furnaces over here. There we go. I can't quite recall what they're doing. They're concrete furnaces. They are brick furnaces. And these two at the end are just, making the metal alloys. We have got quite a pile of alloys now, which is good, 136. We have 82 carbon nanotubes, which for us, recently, that's just a massive pile of carbon nanotubes. That's so much of the nanotubey carbon. What do they look like, actually? Hang on, where are they? I assume that's them, is it? Yes, it is. There they are. That's a bit of a sort of a juxtaposition of resources, isn't it? You've got exciting carbon nanotubes, wonderful, very difficult to make, super futuristic stuff, next to some sticks and some straw. But there we go, we need all these things. A little bit drizzly out, a little bit rainy. Okay, so is the balloon fueled? Yes, it is. Right, let's go out on an expedition. Who'd like to go for a fun trip? We've got control module debris and, oh yeah, this security signal thing. Okay, that is going to expire in just under 3 days' time. So I think Nova, you're good at this. You're good at dealing with these kind of things. You're good at fighting. I think we send you out there to check out the security signal. You go and have a look at that, please. That's going to be very exciting. Oh, now we've just sent Nova away and we're going to get attacked. Oh, by, hang on a minute, pause time. 30 humming flies. And then, that's only 8. That's only 8 scarabei. I think the defences here can take care of the scarabei. I think they can deal with the ground bugs. However, do we maybe want to get a final shooty gun over here? One of these sort of flak cannon things. That might be quite a good idea. If we could get it done really quickly, that would be fantabulous. Hang on a minute, hang on. And where are they? Where are the things? They're over there. So they're likely going to come through to here. So yes, it would make sense to get one set up over here. Okay, right, that's what we'll do. Automated turret, flak cannon over here. Point it sort of at, they're kind of pointing outwards, I think, aren't they? Yeah, okay. So if we put that just there, and let's make sure the drones deliver the stuff to it pretty sharpish. That is a good chunk of our metal alloys going in there. But there we go, right. Is anybody going to go and build that? We could do with somebody building it really, really immediately. Talas and Yoko, they're completely exhausted from the New Year celebrations. Ember, you're also quite tired, but could you pop up here and just build a thing? Could you build a thing, please? Construct that. It's probably very important we get that in before the flying things attack us. So hang on, get all this done. That shouldn't take... Takes a little while. Ember's very good at making stuff as well. But to get that in, and that means that we should hopefully be able to take them down. We are going to switch the control circuit thing on as well. I'm a little bit concerned they're going to attack before that's finished. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Right, hang on a minute. And turn that on to... Are they all on number 1? Yeah. So control circuit 1, please. There we go. Ember... Just hang on a sec. Just do that, please. So, boop. There we go. Right. So, there we go. The batteries are discharging, but the batteries are all full. Look at that. The batteries are going to be empty in 2 days and 16 hours. We've got plenty of battery power now, which is brilliant. We've got so much in the way of electronics. It's all very good. So, let's now wait until the attack begins. Got some people having a bite to eat. Some people are going to sleep because, of course, their sort of sleep patterns are all messed up because of the New Year festivities going on. Right, we're going to get attacked. I'd like to think, where is everybody? So Annette is currently, Annette's just having a little sit down on one of the, on a floaty chair, which is fun. Ember is currently in bed, which is fine. Nova's out and about. Vanessa's in bed. Talas is eating some... Are you eating the fruit cake? Talas is enjoying cake. Well done, Talas. And then Yoko is doing the cheating darts thing. And Layla is asleep. Maybe we make sure nobody goes back outside. But I think we should be okay. Let's run time on quite slowly. Hang on. So time is ticking over relatively slowly. These things are all coming in. I feel a bit nervous about not sort of, drafting everybody in. But all of the shooty guns have kicked in. The insects are all just falling by the way. So they're sort of trying to get... look at the lasers. The lasers look very good when they fire at the things in the sky. That looks magnificent. Look at that. Look at that. It's got that one. That one I think is possibly dead. Yeah, we've still got the ground bugs coming in. But I think maybe by the time they get here, a lot of the flying things will be dealt with. Because they're being picked off quite easily. This is pretty. Look at that. Down to 11, down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I mean, if we get some more of these, get some more of the flat cannons on that level of the roof as well, we should be okay. Yeah, the shooty guns had a bit of trouble in seeing there. Little bit of trouble in seeing things, but okay. There is one flying thing apparently around. That's a scarabée. A humming fly. Oh, okay. It's really late to the party. I mean, maybe, maybe read the room a bit here, and reconsider your actions, humming fly. I don't hold out much hope for you, I'm afraid. Here we go. Let's follow the humming fly. Last flight of the humming fly, and it's okay. Do you know what? It got a hit in. It got a hit in. So I think that was the first ever time that we let our automated defences just deal with everything, and our people just kind of hung around inside. Most of them were asleep and nose out and about, but I think, yeah, they're either eating or asleep. And the automated defences just went, yeah, don't worry about it, we've got it. And we could, yes, if we wanted to get more air defence, we could get another sort of flat cannon thing there, another one on that corner, and on that corner, on that corner. That would be quite handy, wouldn't it? That'd be another 4 shooty guns joining in the fight if we get attacked by flying things, which I think would be quite helpful. Okay, right, that's good. And now we're going to go over to here. So let's do that. Let's grab the humming flies. A few people in the comments saying, oh yeah, you can double click to select things. So you can double click, say that, and it selects all the humming flies, because I've been going like that and then going, okay, humming flies. I find the double click thing doesn't always work. And here's a case in point. That's a humming fly. Double click. So I've double clicked that humming fly there. It's picked quite a lot of them, but I don't think it's picked that one there for some reason. Hang on. So if we go to butcher, oh no, it did pick that one there. I stand corrected, although that was 16 humming flies. If I do a big drag select there, there's 21. So it's missed out these ones over here for some reason. Yeah, look, it's only selecting the ones kind of in the middle of the screen. What about these? What about all those ones? Butcher those ones as well, please. So I think that's all of them. And then we've got all of those to butcher. So that's the 3 explosive ones and the 3 overgrown ones. Where are the... Oh, that one got really far away. Okay. That's been... Oh, no, that must have been attacked beforehand. That's been bitten and everything. Okay, well, that was taking damage before it even got to us. And there is an explosive scarabée. Oh, no, the attack isn't finished. It's not done yet. I thought it was finished. No, that one here is just making its slow, ponderous way over. It's currently in perfect physical shape. I suspect that might change very, very soon indeed. Yep, here we go. It's going to come within range of that. And the guns are going to very quickly kill it to death. Bang, 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 and gone. Okay, sorted. Right, there we go. That's all sorted. Little bit of stuff to repair. So flat cannon, yeah, some of the equipment took some damage and some of the walls and stuff, which is no great surprise. Okie doke. There we go. Hang on a minute, hang on. Where was that one? Yeah, grab that and butcher that. Okay, there we go. Right, so there's plenty more insect meat coming in, which is good. Insect meat is good because, hang on a second there, wait there, Nova. Yeah, insect meat is good because that can help feed the dogs. Although, yeah, look at that. There's now loads of food in here. I suspect maybe a lot of that's going to go off. Although as we get more and more dogs, it might make sense to fill that up. But yeah, now we're going to get a load of insect meat. So if that does go off, we can then load it up with insect meat, which is going to be good. Okay, that's understood. Yeah, absolutely. Right, here we go. Security signal. What's all this about, Nova? What's happening here? An impressive sight greeted me as a balloon neared the crash site. The oval-shaped metal silhouette of an almost intact armory bay in the middle of a smashed debris and a ruined forest, still burning violently. Okay, an armory bay. This could be useful. Panicked animals trapped between the flames are trying to flee. Many more lie around already dead. I suspect that if left as it is, the inside of the armory bay will build up pressure on the heat and burst. Okay, free barbecue. Butcher as many animals as you can. The chance for survivors is small, but go and look. Put out the fires so we can visit and search the place later. Unlock another expedition. Ah, okay. Oh no. But do you know what? It's an armory bay, which would be, if we could even get, I mean, one weapon out of it would be quite handy, but if we get multiple guns out of it, that would be quite useful. Do we put out the fires and then pop back in a bit? How much fuel have we got? We've only got 40 fuel. We only have 40 fuel. Once upon a time we had loads of fuel. I think we've been using it to make the nanotubes, haven't we? Okay, I think then we put out the fires so we can visit and search the place later. I think that's our best course of action. Although another survivor would be quite exciting. Another person joining the ranks to go and help out and do some more work and fighting and everything else. That would also be quite good. But I think the opportunity to maybe stock up on weaponry is too good. It's an armory bay, which kind of implies to me go and get some weapons and stuff. So, do you know what? Yeah, put out the fires. Absolutely. We'll go and do that one, please. Apologies if there are survivors out there. I'm really sorry, folks. I'm so sorry. But yes, I think we need to go and get some guns, possibly. Are we butchering that thing? No. That humming fly has escaped the butchering process. Not anymore. There we go. Right, there we go. So that's now quite a big job for them to do. So what we're going to do is, we're going to let them do all that kind of stuff when they wake up. There's a little while until they wake up. Although somebody's awake. Who's that? Vanessa's awake. And she's starting the day with a lovely cup of tea. And I imagine they're going to go outside and go, oh, that's what the guns were all shooting at. Oh, I see. Right, there we go. Because, of course, they are either all inside or asleep or whatever. So, yeah, we'll let time tick on. We'll let them butcher all this. Nova can come back. And then I've got a bit of a plan. I mean, I don't think we can get the plan sorted right now, but I have got something that I would like to at least begin working on. If we could get it done really soon, that'd be wonderful, but I don't think we can. But I think, yes, there's something that I would like to have a little look at. Although, hang on a minute, hang on. Oh no. Oh, Flathead friend has walked into a trap and they're bleeding. Oh, Flathead friend, don't walk into the traps, Flathead friend. They're there for a reason. You've trapped yourself again. Stop standing in the traps, Flathead friend. Come on. There we go, that way. You hobble off over in that direction. Oh no, Flathead friend might possibly die. Okay, do you know what? We'll keep an eye on that. We shall keep an eye on that, because if you do die, we can then go and butcher you, and we can get some raw red meat out of it, which we can then, of course, use to feed the dogs when it's dried up and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on you. Are you still... Yeah, 3 per hour. It's going to take a long time for you to bleed out, I think. It's going to take a little while, and I don't know if they're going to heal up naturally. Okay, never mind. We'll keep an eye on that. I think Nova's come back, which is wonderful. Nova's doing some butchering, I think, which is splendid stuff. Okie doke. Right, let's run time on until all that is done, and then we will possibly try to put our exciting plan into action. Right, there we go. All the butchering is now done, so we should have a fairly hefty pile of insect meat, up to, 61. Not as much as I thought it was going to be. However, Nova does appear to be transporting a few bits and bobs of insect meat. I'm not quite sure why the drones aren't doing that. I did tell the drones to go and pick up quite a lot of manure, so maybe that's where the drones are. Yeah, there we go, look. There we go. That is... Which drone are you? That's Dave the drone. Dave the drone transporting 20 bits of manure there. And I imagine Penge the drone is also doing a similar job from maybe over here. So, yeah, maybe the drones are busy transporting poop around. So that's why the survivors themselves have got to move around the insect meat. But that's okay. That's okay. So that's looking pretty good. I imagine, have we put quite a chunk of that into here to start generating fuel? No, that was in these, wasn't it? They were... Yeah, there we go. It was those as well, I think, actually, wasn't it? Liquid fuel from the insect meat. Okay, so they are making some more fuel. How are we looking for fuel? We're looking really bad for fuel. We have no fuel at all. We've got entirely no fuel. Have we got enough fuel to go into the balloon? Yes, okay, so the balloon is refueled, but now we have no other fuel at all. Okie doke, right. That might be a little bit of an issue. We could possibly do with sorting that out. Do we want to maybe, while we can, go back and look at that thing? Where was it? Yeah, the Armory Bay debris. Oh, there's 3 trips to it now. Oh, that's quite exciting. Okay, Nova, back you go again, Nova. You go and have a little look around over there. Go and see what you can find. I mean, shooty guns would be brilliant. Anything kind of shooty, that'd be amazing. But, okay, right. So runtime on quickly. Let's get Nova back out and about. And I notice, no fuel means we're not going to make any more carbon nanotubes. But I suspect, what did we tell them to make? 150. So we've reached our limit of carbon nanotubes. So these 3D printers here are now not doing anything at all. They're just currently sitting around, idle, not doing anything, which is okay. That's pretty good because that means we can keep stocking up on fuel. Because they were taking, was it 10 fuel each time? Yeah, 10 fuel and also 10 alloys. And that's also quite handy that we're going to save some alloys because these are going to be used in this kind of very silly idea that I have. And quite a few people in the comments have pointed this out. Quite a lot of people have said, hey, you should do this particular thing. And to do the particular thing, we do need a great big pile of alloys. And the particular thing is going to help us with defense. And I think our defense is okay. It's not brilliant, it's not perfect, but I think it could be improved with a great big robot. Because down here in, I assume it's defense. Is it defense? There we go, mechs, look. We can build either a light mech, so a small mech with a big gun, or we could build a combat mech that requires 2 cores. I think we have 2, don't we? Hang on, where are they? They're in there. Yeah, so 2 mech cores. So we've got 2 of those, and it needs 200 alloys. I mean, that's quite a lot. Although, we now do have 209 alloys. I assume because we're not constantly feeding them into the carbon nanotube machines. So we could build a combat mech. We could build a gigantic combat mech. A powerful mobile unit equipped with missile launchers and machine guns. It's got missile launchers. Okay, the light mech just has a big gun. And it's 1 mech core and 100 alloys. As we could in theory build either 2 light mechs, that's just got a big gun, or a combat mech with machine guns, plural, and missile launchers, plural. We go for the combat mech. I think we get ourselves a combat mech because that just sounds completely brilliant. Yeah, a few people did say you could just park your combat mech over here when there's an attack, kind of in your gateway doorway bit, and then the shooty guns can obviously shoot at things, and the combat mech can then also shoot at things, if it's got somebody in it, of course. Let's get a combat mech. I think this could be a lot of fun. They're quite big. They're massive. Right. Where? There's a space over here. Can we build it here? They are absolutely huge. Okay, where are we? Yeah, we're going to have somewhere to park it. We need like a little sort of parking bay. No, hang on. It could go here. It could go here. Yeah, a few people did as well in the comments, so you can put them sort of behind the walls. And because they are so big, they can just shoot over the walls. They are absolutely enormous. Look at look at the size of it. It's what, up to the height of the sort of floor, the ceiling of our main floor. That thing is huge. How big are the other ones? How big are just the regular mechs? I mean, they're quite big. They're quite big, but no, we're going to go for a combat mech. Let's get a gigantic stampy robot. Because nothing says defense like a giant stampy robot. I mean, is it bad putting it? We're going to put it there. We've put it there. I imagine the drones can load that up. Is it 200? We might be able to get this done really soon. Hang on. So the drone's going to drop off the stuff. I think they are. Already 100 alloys are in. Oh, this is very exciting. We could have a giant, big stampy robot. Okay, and also exciting, Nova has made her way over to the Armory bay. Okie-doke. I scavenged? I didn't scavenge, because that's not a word. I scavenged as much scrap metal as I could, and I found a functioning laser pistol 2.0. Oh, an upgraded laser pistol, you say? That's quite exciting. Okay, so well done. That's quite good. Can we make a laser pistol 2.0? Or do we have to find one first and then maybe research how it works? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. That's quite exciting though. Oh, and look, it's all sort of ready to be built. I don't know who's going to do the building. I imagine Ember will have to get round to it. But that's very exciting. And I think as well, maybe now we have lots of automated defences, we could take the towers down and we can put the people in our little kind of shooting gallery over here. I think maybe it might be time to get rid of the towers. Because as well, they do look a little bit antiquated now. We've got, these wonderful kind of carbon sort of shooting sort of platform things, carbon defences going on. We've got kind of motion sensors and everything else. And then just these kind of, almost sort of Stone Age looking wooden spiky towers. They do look a little bit naff. So maybe it's time for them to go. Oh my goodness me. Barcos McWuffington is pregnant. Yeah, Woofageddon is definitely on the way. Right, deconstruct. In fact, hang on, can you do that? Deconstruct those and deconstruct those. Okay, so the wooden towers can go. If we've got a platform here and we have many shooty guns here and we've got a giant stompy death robot over there, then we're probably going to be okay without towers. I mean, that thing is higher up than a tower anyway, if we get that done. That thing's way taller than a tower. Okay, if we get that done soon, I'm going to be amazed. I thought that'd take ages. I thought that'd take a long time to get sorted, but no. Right, here we go. Here we go. How does this work? So we've got, what's up there? Oh, 100 scrap. That's good. That's good. That's quite handy. But more importantly, yes, this fancy new weapon here, which Nova is carrying up the steps with great care. Come on, Nova, get a bit of a wriggle on. Come on. And drop that into there. Okay, so we now have a fancier laser pistol. Does that mean that we can now research? Do we need to research it, or can we just build one of those now? So laser pistol 2.0. Hang on, so if we nip down here and go to our bench here, is it a soldering bench? Yeah, laser pistol. So now, if we go to craft weapon, no, we can't do anything. We can only make laser pistols. Okay, so laser pistol 2.0 is something that we can only find but not make ourselves. I can't see any kind of upgrading things anywhere, so I can't work that out. We are going to want to make some power cells soon, because ideally, in fact, hang on, can we queue it up? Because soon, oh, hang on, there's a dead humming fly over there. Oh, okay, can we butcher that? Is there anything left of it? Not really. Oh, what happened to Flathead Friend? What happened to Flathead Friend? I think... Did they survive? I can't see their body anywhere, but I suppose they could have wandered off anywhere, couldn't they? I hope you're okay, Flathead Friend, the one that was injured in the traps. I do apologise. Oh, did we harvest coconuts? Not quite. I don't think we've quite harvested those ones yet, but we are getting there. We're getting lots of coconuts. It's brilliant. There's another dead thing there. I thought I was supposed to double click to select everything, but no, apparently I didn't do that. Okay, now I've completely lost my train of thought. Ah, yes, okay, yeah, shooty guns. No, not shooty guns, crystals, that's what it was. So the energy crystal field, we want to get, if we get 490 energy crystals out of that, that'll keep us going for a good long time in energy crystals, because I think for everybody to have one of the, where are they? Definitely not lightsabers for legal reasons, probably. To get the laser pikes, we're going to need a power cell apiece. So really, we want to make lots of those. Everybody needs to have one. So yeah, we're going to queue that up. So I think, what's that one doing? This is our kind of weapons bench. So if we go craft weapons, laser pike, it's going to require alloys, but now we can make those and they're not being used up by the 3D printers, which is handy. So laser pikes do until we have, I mean, how does it work when they possess one, when they sort of take one into their inventory, does that count as it being in stock? I'm not quite sure. Do until we have 3. Do that, because I think, have we got 3 power cells? Got 5 power cells. Okay, so do that until we have 3 of those, and then we'll see what happens. If we keep dishing them out to people, we'll do a bit of an experiment. But okay, right, run time on nice and quick. The towers are going down. This is quite a big change for our defence. Look, the towers are being removed, which does mean we could potentially build another platform along here and put some more shooty guns on it. Or we could expand that platform out a bit. The idea was to have some shooty guns in here as well. So if anything did get into the middle, it could then, these things would kick in and start doing some shooting. Talas is building the combat mech, which is brilliant. There was an insufficient storage space thing, but I'm not quite sure what's happened about that, but okie doke. Yeah, none of the dogs are hungry, which is absolutely wonderful. That's what we want to see. And how are we doing for manure and such? Okay, fairly decent piles of manure to fertilise and turn into fuel and such like. That's all very wonderful. So I think as well, 150 brick and 198 concrete. Okay, so let's maybe continue upgrading the sort of floor bits over here. So yeah, stone floor. Can we swap that out for concrete, please? Yeah, I think a few people in the previous video said, oh, you don't need to do the walls. You don't need to upgrade the walls to brick. Only the, hang on, where are we? These bits here. So I was trying to, essentially, what we want to do is, this is a bit of a long-winded way of doing it, but we want to get that roof there on the very top to be lovely solar panels, because that will help out with power quite a lot. Great big flat space, doing completely nothing at all. Might as well turn that into solar panels. However, we can't build solar panels because they're too heavy. They cannot go on a wooden sort of framework like this. So we've got to kind of upgrade everything to make sure that it's all strong enough. And I believe if we click that just there, wooden plank ceiling, and we try and reconstruct it with anything, we can't have brick ceiling, which I think is what we eventually need to have the whatever it is, the solar panels up there. Brick ceiling has to have a strong base of brick, carbon, concrete or metal. So that has got to sit upon something that isn't stone. So we've got to upgrade all of that bit to concrete. So all the base has got to be upgraded to concrete. And then when the base is all concretey, we can then begin upgrading these bits to brick. And then that means we can eventually then start working on this bit as brick. And then that means the top bit can be brick. And then eventually we can get the roof done, if that makes sense. We're going to work our way up, our little kind of wedding cake house here. We're going to kind of work up in sections, which should be okay. It should be okay. Right, hang on. Can we grab a big chunk of that just there and just go stone floor? 67 stone floor. Yeah, replace all of it with concrete, please. Do the rest of it. 154 concrete, not quite enough, but okie dokie, never mind. And yeah, we can do all the walls. We can sort the walls out. So maybe while we're here, we can do the walls. Yeah, you can have the walls of stone, but not the ceiling bits that sit upon them, which is a little bit odd. Little bit of an oddity, as people have pointed out in the comments, but okay. Right, so that there, we will go for 25 bits of wall, replace that with brick. Wonderful. Right, okay, get things moving on. The mech isn't finished. It's at construction progress 100%. Is it? Doesn't look overly finished. It looks a little bit incomplete. I can see a plant through its foot. Are you sure this is finished? I don't think it's finished, game. Jailer got to crafting 6, which is good. Yay for that. I'm going to concrete. That's all fine. Can somebody just come and... I assume they just missed a little bit out. Maybe it's like any kind of kit you get. There's one little bit left, and they've gone away. And Talas was working on it, wasn't he? So it's got like one bolt or something, and he's just nipped back to look at the instructions. He's there going, this bolt, apparently, we shouldn't have spare bolts, but I've got this one spare bolt. I'm just going to go and see if I can find out where that goes. Because, yeah, maybe that's the final thing they need to complete it. But okay, I would say it's not complete. I'm amazed that people are coming to look at the Draka statue. People are coming to admire the statue of Flathead Friend. Yay! And Nova absolutely loving it. Yeah, look at that statue. That's fantastic. Okay. I'm bemused that the game thinks that's finished. Construction progress 100%. Lies, game. Unless it needs something else. Does it need something else that we don't have? I don't think it does, but I'm not sure. If that's telling us that it's 100%, clearly it's not finished. Maybe it needs something else, or maybe it is literally just, Talas left a piece on the table over here, and by the time he'd gone to pick it up, it was food time and he couldn't be bothered. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. So I think, aggressive. Hang on. Juno. 2 Junos. They're these spiky head things. I think we haven't seen them for ages, have we? We've not seen these things for a long time. I do hazily recall them. Yeah, because they've got spiky hairs. Okay, so now we're going to be attacked by, hang on, what is it? So 25 humming flies, 2 Juno, and 4 explosive scarabaei. Wouldn't it be helpful if we had a completed massive giant shooty robot equipped with guns and missiles to help in that fight? Gosh, that would be a handy thing, wouldn't it? Can somebody just come and, I don't know, press a button, put the last sort of, I don't know, nail in the side of it or whatever you've got to do. I'm not quite sure. Hang a picture inside the cockpit. I don't know. But can somebody come and finish this off, please? Because, oh, here we go. Ember is constructing combat mech. I don't imagine it's going to take very long. You've got a welding torch thing. Was that it? Was that it? Just that little bit there needed doing. Okay. Oh, but look at that. Look at that. It's even in a lovely, lovely shade of Geek of a corporate yellow. I like that. We've got a giant machine. It's enormous. That thing is massive. Look at the size of the gun. The size is bigger than most of our buildings. Oh, we've got a newborn dog. Hang on. Wait there, newborn dog. We're admiring another newborn creation over here. A giant stampy robot. Okay. Okay, right. How does this work then? Look, is that the missile launcher bit? Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, right. We have a gigantic machine. Now, how does it get powered? I assume with fuel. Although it did have the mech cores. Do they burn out? I'm not quite sure. Assign owner. Decide who owns the mech. Oh, that is wonderful. Instruct the owner or the closest survivor to draft and mount the mech. And then we can rename the mech. Oh, we can rename the mech. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to give the mech a name. Oh, that's very exciting. However, who's going to own it? I mean, who's best at fighting? Who is our most fighty person? Because I imagine we want somebody. It did say, did they have to be relatively good at fighting? Did I read that? A survivor with combat 3 is needed for operation. Okay, so Annette's got 3. Ember's got 6, Nova has 6, we've got, who's that, Vanessa at 4, Talas at 4, Yoko at 4, Layla at 3. So everybody can go and pilot this thing, or I don't know, drive it, control it, I don't know what the terminology is, but everybody can go and do it, but who do we want to actually go and use this thing? I mean, I'm tempted to put Yoko in there. Because Yoko does love a little bit of killing. Yoko has bloodlust. Quick check on that. Where's that? Just there. So gains happiness when killing or observing death. Because, you know, Yoko was an assassin once upon a time. So maybe putting her in that means that she'll be able to do a lot of killing and it will make her very happy. Although right now her happiness is kind of at peak anyway. 100% in fact. But it might be worth putting her in there, and she does only have combat 4, so yeah, that means that Ember and Nova can be out and about on the balcony doing shooting and fighting and such like, and then we can have Yoko in the mech a little bit protected, able to go and shoot things with giant shooty guns. Okay, Yoko, would you like a gigantic stampy robot? I'm sure you would. Yoko, we've built you a giant death machine. Okay, and now we need to rename it. I mean, what do we call a gigantic, big, stampy robot of doom? I'm not quite sure what we call it. I mean, combat mech, functional name. Absolutely functional, to the point, describes it perfectly. But it's not very exciting, so I think we'll change it. But what do we change it to? I think we're going to call it the ShootyBot 5000. I do quite like that. So Shooty, because of course it's going to do a lot of shooting. There's a great big kind of gun there and a missile launcher there. It's going to be very shooty. But because clearly it's a robot of some kind. And 5000 because, as everybody knows, if you add a number in the thousands to the end of the name of any piece of technology, it just makes it better. If you had a choice to buy a gigantic death laser or the gigantic death laser 5000, you'd go for the one with the 5000 at the end. It just sounds better. It's 5000 better than the one without the 5000 at the end of it. So we're going to go for ShootyBot 5000. I think that sounds quite good. Although, for some weird reason, they've put 09 on it. I'm not quite sure why we've given it a label of 9. There are not 8 others of these around the base. Clearly, that's the only one we have. So I don't quite know why we put a 9 on it, but there we go. So hopefully we can see that in action very soon when these things attack. Now, where are they again? They're over there. Okay, so they might be coming in from this angle. So what if we... I mean, how do we... Do we have to tell someone to get in and move it? So if we mount this, if we put Yoko in it, and then Yoko kind of goes over here, can Yoko go and just, like, shoot at them anyway? Can Yoko just go over and just sort of gun them down before they even attack us? Or is that silly? I don't know how tough they are. I don't know how tough these things are. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's got 1,000 integrity. It's got a lot of integrity. So we might... Is it worth having a little bit of... No, but they're on the wrong side. If they're over here, if they were here, I'd be okay with that. I'd probably pop Yoko in here and then stand here, do some shooting. And if it got a little bit sort of troublesome, we could run away and the guns would help out a bit. But yeah, because they're on this side, if we do get into trouble, we're going to be, not near any kind of guns or defences. So I think maybe we have to wait until they attack and we will see what happens. Okay, right. That's good. That's exciting. So there we go. We've got the ShootyBot 5000 ready to go, which is brilliant. And now also we have a newborn. Hooray! So where is the newborn? Hang on. Where is the newborn? Oh, there we go. There we go. Right. So, what are we going to call you? And of course, to work that out, we have to go over to the Wheel of Names. And the Wheel of Names landed on Patch. So welcome, Patch, everybody. Hello, Patch. How are you? We've got you set to train, which is all very good. And now you need a bed. I don't know if we have a spare bed or not. I'm not entirely sure we do now. And there's room in there. There is room in here for a bed. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. So hang on, ranching, animal spot, put it... Now that's blocking objects. Yeah, there's something gone a little bit wonkaloids. I thought, oh yeah, we can't put them in the room at all, can we? I mean, yeah, it's not blocking an object though, game. It's not blocking any objects at all. Please desist this silliness. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we can do about this. Because, yeah, we can't... I think what we might have to do is, at some point, build... I don't know where, though. Possibly push that back a little bit and then build a bit down here for the dogs to live in. Because we can't fit them all onto the ground level of our base. Because, yeah, the game's gone a bit weird and it won't let us put beds on anywhere other than the ground floor. It's just gone a bit wibbly and I'm not quite sure why. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what we can do. I mean, clearly it did work once upon a time, but not anymore. It's just not happy. There's allegedly a room. Hang on. There we go. Animal spot. So that's Crackerjacks. So if we copy that, yeah, look, it just nowhere. It's impossible due to the presence of a wooden plank ceiling. We couldn't possibly put this hair on the floor. Look, there's a ceiling. My goodness me. This is outrageous. What are you asking us to do? So, yeah, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all. We can't put it on the wooden plank ceiling. I don't know why. Unless... What if it has to be... like, brick ceiling or something? That might be worth a little look. Hang on, can we upgrade? Can we grab that, and that? 4 wooden plank ceilings. Can we upgrade that to brick ceiling? I think we now can... because we've got the foundations in place. Okay, that might be worth a little look. We'll see if we can get that done. That might be the solution to the problem there. I'm not quite sure why that is the case and why that's happening, but there we go. Right, so we've got, who was it? Patch. Okay, so Patch is born. That's good. Hello, Patch. Welcome aboard. We'll get you a bed soonish, hopefully. We're working on it. We're currently doing all sorts of other upgradey stuff, which is fine. Right, the animals are attacking. So, I think, here we go, mount. So Yoko should be, hopefully, if we check what Yoko's doing, draft, right, Yoko is automatically drafted and is a mech operator. Okay, so board mech is now Yoko's current command, which is very good. Everybody else, I think, will draft you all and we'll just get you to stand inside. Just go and stand indoors. Don't go out there, because that'd be bad. Right, Yoko, get over here really quickly. Get to the mech. We want to see how the mech is doing. Hopefully the defences should have kicked in. Although they are not. Are you firing? Oh, they are now. They've woken up. Hey, there we go. About time. Right, Yoko, Got damaged structures, that's fine. They're being taken down by this. Is Yoko going to get into the mech at any point? Okay, we've got a mech. We've got a mech. Okay, right. Undraft and dismount. Dismount. Leap. Barrage. Order the mech to leap to a desired location. So it can leap. Can it leap over the... Oh, yeah, I haven't given it a gate. Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Okay, hopefully it can leap over the walls. Right, okay, yes, it can leap over the walls. Okay, right, that's quite handy. I hadn't considered that we needed to possibly actually, be able to get it out of there. Okay, where are these other two things coming in? Right, they're here. Okay, so can we make our way over here somehow? Can we tell you to move? How does this work exactly? Right, you're now here. Right, now we can move about. So can you get over here? You can get to there. Okay, right, those stairs are a bit of a nuisance, but okie doke, never mind. I want to see this in action. So the bugs are coming in from this side. The mech is just... the mech is ponderously making its way through. Okay, that looks magnificent, though. That looks absolutely amazing. Look at that. That thing is fantastic. Sorry, I had to pause it and take a screenshot there because it looked very, very good. Thumbnail material, shall we say. Right, so now I think... Okay, hang on. So can we leap? Can we leap over to here from there? Okay, this is brilliant. Okay, right. Can it leap? Okay, right. That can leap. And now, can you take care of these things? Because that's all we have left. These two big sort of things with the giant spikes in their faces and the four little explosive scarabaei. Can you take care of those? So, oh my goodness me. Right, this is just... I mean, it might take some damage because it'll explode. They're going to explode next to it. Oh, it just picked them off. It took... Hang on, that's Yoko. How much damage did the actual thing take? The mech. Can we see the mech? How do we see the mech? Oh, Yoko hates everybody. Oh, dear. Is that the mech? The mech took the teeniest, tiniest amount of damage, and now those things are dead. Okay. I mean, how does barrage work? Order the mech to fire a barrage to a desired location. So if there are a load of... does it use fuel or whatever? It looks like there's a leap cooldown. Okay, so it can't just it can't bounce around like a giant kind of robot frog type thing. There is a cooldown. Order the mech to fire a barrage to a desired location. Where does it get the fuel from and stuff? Do we have to refuel it? Or is it the mech core thing? Is it just manufacturing explosives inside itself? Has it got a little kind of factory inside making mech weaponry? Okay, I mean, how does it work? We can barrage anywhere from... We can't barrage in that circle because it's too near. So what if we wanted to barrage... I don't want to kill anything because that would be mean. What if we wanted to barrage just there? What would happen? Okay, so it's gonna point and turn, is it? And okay, missiles come out. Right. Okay. I mean, hang on a minute. There's another screenshot opportunity there. Different thumbnail approach. So now I assume those missiles just make their way over here and then just blow up and cause a lot of damage. Oh, there's loads of missiles. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so there's nothing there. So nothing took damage. But now I assume that's on a cooldown as well. Okay, it's not even that long a cooldown. Oh my goodness me. Okay, ShootyBot 5000 is completely, utterly brilliant. Right, okay, what we need to do is, you need to come back in. We want you to come back in now, please. So you leap to here. Careful of the carbon wall things, please. Just sort of bounds around. That's amazing. And then you go and park up over here, please. Everybody else, hang on a minute, everybody else, undraft, it's all fine, you can all undraft. Yoko can pootle back over. Okay, it's not that quick in terms of it moving. I imagine the little ones are a bit sort of speedier than that, but okay. Undraft and dismount. Okay, right, well that was certainly an experience. That was brilliant. 12 humming flies. Hang on a minute, there's probably some more humming flies over there that we haven't picked up on. There's probably a lot on the roof, I would have thought. 11 humming flies, butcher those. That one there for some reason didn't count when I drag selected it. I thought I got it, but clearly I hadn't. Butcher that one, more insect meat. And over here, yes, we will have the 4 explosive Scarabaei, yes, and the 2 Junos, because they will produce... Oh, they're insect meat. Oh, bother, I thought they weren't insect meat. I thought they were the different type of meat. But okay, there we go. Right, and I think with that done, we will wrap things up for now. Let's just run time on pretty quickly. There you go, so now it's just parked. It's just parked over here. I mean, repair, what do we need? 6 alloys to get that fixed up. That's hardly anything. We've got over 100. Okay, so now we just need somebody to come and fix it, which is fine. Oh, there you go. Ember has come to repair ShootyBot 5000. And now it's all done. ShootyBot 5000 is in top working order. And look at that, we're getting that done. Oh, hang on. One last quick chat. There we go. Right, so brick flooring is now in. Can we go to animal spot? No. The construction is impossible due to the presence of brick ceiling. So something has changed in the game since we built that there and that there. You can now no longer build animal spots on anywhere other than the ground level. You can build on the floor and you can build them on the basic foundations, I think, but I think you can't build them any higher. Yeah, look, we can go there, look. It's absolutely fine. They can go in here, that's all good, but you can't put them higher up. Okay, that's going to be a bit of a nuisance. We might have to think about that. We might have to possibly, expand that out a bit and build like a long sort of, dog house, like a kennel out of the back maybe. I don't know, but I think, we'll wrap things up for now because I think, that's very exciting. I like our ShootyBot. I like ShootyBot 5000. That is a wonderful addition. Thank you, people in the comments, for, I was going to say nagging, but not nagging, gently reminding me multiple times to build one of these. Because do you know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is completely and utterly brilliant. It's a very, very valuable addition. And I think maybe with that now kind of built and ready to go, we could possibly look at fighting one of the... where is it? There's one around here. There, one of these. The nest things. I think maybe with that thing in support, you could barrage it. We could barrage that, cause loads of damage, have the bot shooting, and have everyone else just kind of run in and just fight the insects. And then just take that out. That might be quite fun. That might be quite an exciting thing to do. So maybe we'll do that next time as well. Hang on, just a quick check on this. Did we go and salvage any of that? Salvage that, please. Because that could be quite handy as well. And yeah, with that done, we'll wrap things up for now. Come back next time. And yeah, we'll see what we can do with the dogs. And then, I did say this a few sort of parts ago, I think. But we are going to maybe think about building an orbital radio and an orbital antenna and then a landing spot as well. We'll just see what we can do with that, and we'll continue to go and explore all the other kind of bits and bobs around the place, go and have a look at whatever else there is to go and have a look at now. Got that thing to go and have a nosy at. We've got that thing to visit a couple of times. And then, yeah, all the other stuff as well. So there's plenty to do when we come back next time. But yeah, we'll finish things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Stranded Alien Dawn. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding behind a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.